Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to WCUA's coverage of Catholic University Ice Hockey. I'm Giuliano Luca, happy to be with you tonight as your Cardinals are set to play in a very special outdoor game against Loyola University. Live from Spring Mountain Adventures Ice Rink in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania, it's the Winter Classic for your Cardinals and the debut of the alternate jerseys. Loyola comes into this game with a 3-5 record in AAU play and a 2-1 record in ACC League play. They last played against Rowan University, losing 7-2 on February 8th. Rowan opened with a 3-0 lead in the first period, but number 17, Andrew Gaglione, scored 2 goals to make it 3-2. In the second and third, Rowan began to run away with the game, scoring 4 more goals for a final of 7-2. Loyola's goaltender, number 30, Colin Bresnahan, made 19 saves on 26 shots in the loss. Now, Catholic comes into this game with an 8-12-1 record overall. They played Salisbury University on February 8th, winning 7-6 in OT. Matthew Hornick scored his second goal of the day, and the winner with 0.3 seconds left in overtime. They keep Catholic's playoff chances alive. Catholic also received goals from Nick Lehan, Jackson Shoreswater with 2, and Brendan Johnson with 2 to help the winning cause. Number 30, David Zapp, made 39 saves on 46 shots, including a spectacular glove save to keep the game tied in the second period. Now, more recently on Friday, Catholic won by a final score of 3-2, also in overtime, against George Mason University. Matthew Hornick and Connor Rasmussen scored for Catholic before Jackson Shoreswater scored the game winner in overtime with 3 minutes left. David Zapp made 13 saves on 15 shots to pick up the win. Of course, Catholic looks to keep the ball rolling as they look for another victory today. And regarding last matchups, Catholic played Loyola twice last season, once in October and once in the playoffs. In the October matchup, Catholic actually went up 1-0 when Matthew Hornick scored to make it 1-0, but Loyola would score 3 unanswered to make it 3-1. Midway through the third period, Dennis Jennery scored to make it 3-2, but Catholic couldn't find the tying goal afterwards. David Zapp played excellently, but Catholic couldn't come away with the win. The losing streak would reach 3 at the time, but would end the following week against Christopher Newport. Now, in the playoffs, Catholic also lost to Loyola, and the final score was 9-4. Down 3-1 in the first period, Dennis Jennery and Jackson Shoreswater scored to tie the game at 3, but Catholic began to lose pace of the game. Loyola's physicality and their overall better play was the reason why Catholic lost 9-4. So Catholic's looking for a little revenge game as they've waited for this game for quite some time. Now, your Chick-fil-A, so we're going to have 3 goaltenders here today for Catholic. Not sure who's going to start the game. I'm going to imagine that the Chick-fil-A starting goaltender today is number 1, Daniel Mark, the native of Flemington, New Jersey. So far in his sophomore year, Mark has posted a 1-9 record and a 5.48 goals against average and an .863 save percentage. His lone win came against the University of Maryland, where he picked up his first collegiate shutout in a 10-0 win. Mark last played against Newman University last Friday, giving up 8 goals on 38 shots in the 8-2 loss, and he looks to rebound today. Well, it's great to be with you, of course. Very special game for the Cardinals. Catholic in their alternate jerseys. They're debuting today. It's been quite the wait for this game, as it was canceled twice and actually postponed from yesterday to today because of the heavy rain. And tonight it's a perfect night for some outdoor hockey. Cold weather. I'm going to be cold, but hey, at least the guys will have a great time on the ice. And we'll see if the Catholic Cardinals can come away with yet another victory. They've been red hot in the last 5 games, winning their 4 out of their last 5. So the Cardinals definitely looking to keep the good play going. They'll play Friday night against Navy. That'll be senior night as well. We'll have more information on that as the game goes on. But good to be with you, of course, from Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. We'll have a few more words in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on WCUA. And just another word for the starting goaltenders today. Didn't mention Loyola's goaltender, but now we will. Number 30, Colin Bresnahan, who has a .727 save percentage and a .675 goals against average, looking for his first win of the season. And it would be quite the night to do it. The Catholic's going to try and ruin his parade. We'll wait and see what happens here. The long-awaited game is finally here, and next weekend will be the end of the regular season for the Catholic Cardinals, of course, looking to make the playoffs. Playoff implications not involved in this game necessarily. So this is, of course, you'd like to win no matter the circumstances. But if they did lose, they would still be alive for a playoff spot, of course. But as you know, a little bit of a rivalry brewing between the two teams. That's what happened in the physicality with last game and back in the playoffs when Nick Lehan was ejected, alongside Nick Lehan also getting a concussion earlier in the season in the October game. But both teams at their respective benches. I'm not sure if we're going to have the national anthem or if we're going to have player introductions or whatnot, but we'll have that squared away for you in just a moment. 20-minute periods here and 3 periods, of course. Sometimes we've seen adjustments where the teams here will play 2 20-minute periods or 2 25-minute periods, but going to have the full shebang here this evening. Well, both teams at their benches getting their final last words of wisdom from their head coach. Steven Terenzio talking it over one more time with the Catholic Cardinals here. We're going to do our best with the camera as well. Understand there's a bit of a glare, and the wind is actually pushing the camera as well, so we'll do our best to move the camera. But no John Wolf today on the color commentary. He is actually suited up, and I believe, depending on how the game goes, John Wolf will also happen in the game, so Catholic might use all 3 goaltenders they have at their disposal. But definitely, as a little kid, you know, everybody always dreams of playing on an outdoor rink, similar to pond hockey when you're growing up. But Catholic and Loyola gets to fulfill that dream today, as both teams coming out for the, not sure if we're going to have player introductions or not. I believe we're just going to hop straight into this game. The starting 5 for the Catholic Cardinals here: Jacob Foster, Matthew McQueenie, Frankie Merja, Matthew Hornick, and the captain, Nick Lehan. So in to take this opening faceoff here. We'll do our best with the clock as well, as we can see of it. 20 minutes, of course. And in on the opening draw now is Nick Lehan for the Catholic Cardinals. The long-awaited day is here. The Winter Classic is now underway, live from Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. Nick Lehan able to win the draw. We're going to talk more about this rink as well. There's some interesting facts to talk about it as well. Nick Lehan's going to dump this puck in. Bresnahan will leave it for Loyola's defense. They're going to push this up to the right side wall, hoping for the winger. Matthew Hornick will try and push up into play and press the issue here. Merja down low to Hornick, who waits. Passes in the middle. McQueenie, he shoots. Oh, and what a save by Bresnahan. Oh, he got just enough of it. I'm going back the other way now with a step. Is Loyola in on goal, trying to take the shot. They fan on it, but it goes behind Mark and just wide of the goal. Now trying to wrap it in on him is Loyola. They'll walk back out towards the point as they wait. They hold, and sorry about the camera, we'll do our best. Loyola again has it in the high spot. They fire the shot. The save made by the blocker, I believe, of Mark. At the point again, Loyola has it. They walk into the shot. Save made. Rebound. Mark is down, but he's able to get enough of it. He can't cover it, though, and play continues. 19 tendermen here in the first. Long pass ahead from McQueenie was off the mark. Loyola's offsides. They'll get it back and now touch up. It's loose again, and Loyola's onside. They'll wait at the line trying to get the pass across. It's broken up by Catholic once again. And now behind the goal, looking to center it, is Loyola, broken up by Jacob Foster. Pass up to the right side, I believe the Shoreswater, who shakes away one man and tries to get ahead of the play and takes out the referee at the same time. Now back behind the goal, Loyola has it, looking in front or looking to step out with it. They're able to. And at open ice, they've got it. In over the line as they go for a change, trying to get around the defensive. Okay, they do, walking all the way. Nice play at the last moment by the Catholic defense. And here comes Shoreswater again, and a backhand this one into the zone, just over the line here. In the middle, it's Jackson Dininger trying to take the shot. That's going to be partly blocked by the defensive Loyola. Going to do our best with the camera as well. Another shot and a big save made by Bresnahan. Again, it's loose. Loyola trying to clear. Good play by Dininger. Holds it down to the line, takes the shot, and that was blocked again. Catholic trying to press the attack. Scott, another shot. That's blocked as well. Loyola will pick it up and try and go for a change. Again, Shoreswater has it to the right side. Looks for the centering pass. He's got it, and off the mark. Again, Henry trying to help out his teammates. That gets it to Dininger, who takes the shot. That's also blocked. Joey Henry again looking to center it from his defensive spot. He turns it over here as the pass was off the mark. Going the other way now is Loyola as they have it in over the line, looking to get it in on mark. It's partly blocked by the defensive Catholic. They'll shoot it out of the zone all the way down. And Loyola once again will have to retrace their steps here. Try and clear the zone. Good play on McQueenie to partly break it up. And behind the goal again, Loyola starts up at the left side. Good job to step up on the play by Rasmussen. Now he can't get back on the puck. Going the other way, Loyola, puck off the mark here, or pass, excuse me. It won't be icing. I believe it went over the red line, but it did not. Now, center, Loyola will dump this puck back in. 17 minutes remaining here in the first period. Now, Hornick back behind the Cardinal goal. Looking to start up. He's tripped, gets back up. Ref's arm stays down as he gets the pass ahead to Joey Henry and over the line. Henry had the puck roll off his stick. He's chasing after it now at the left side corner boards. Picked up by Loyola again. McQueenie pressing. He's not able to get to it. It's going to be cleared out of the zone by Loyola just to their benches. They actually had a player getting on the ice, and they're going to take advantage of this and go in over the line. Loyola at the left side, trying to get around Foster. Lifts the stick at the last moment. Great defensive play. Now at the line, I believe this was offsides here on Loyola. Yes, that was the call. 16:31, we're still scoreless here from Schwenksville. And the Cardinals, and looks like they're still just trying to find their groove here. This ice is definitely interesting. It rained very heavily here yesterday afternoon, so the ice still might be a little wonky. Now the draw coming up here in the neutral zone. It's won by Catholic, or Loyola, as they dump it back behind the goal. Catholic looking to pick it up. Loyola battling for it as well. As they have it, they wait, pass in front. That's off the mark now. But Loyola gathers at the point. They fire the shot, and a nice glove save by Mark. Harder to see that puck sometimes when it rises above the boards, especially with how dark it is out here as well. But a good save from Daniel Mark, his first big one of the evening. I'm sure he'll be busy as well. Loyola's got a good offense this year. Now they'll redo the face-off from the left, from the right, left of Daniel Mark. And Nick Lehan once again in on the draw for Catholic. As he's not able to win it, Loyola wins it clean to the fire. The shot from the point. Big save by Mark. Gets enough of it with the stick. Now again back behind the goal. Loyola looking to center. Catholic trying to get the puck out of their zone as their bodies. They try to clear the puck up the wall. Good forechecking from Loyola. McQueenie gets it ahead to Merja. Couldn't get the pass directly onto the stick. And now good play on McQueenie to jump up into the play. Trying to settle the puck. Backhander shot partly blocked. Gets it again. Puts it in on goal. And the save made by Bresnahan. Again, Lehan bodies his man to the corner. Frankie Merja trying to body it up in the play as well, but Loyola gets it ahead of him and going the other way now. 2-on-2 with a lot of speed. Into the high slot, they wait. They try and fire the shot, but they took too long. Good play on Mulcahy, who steps up in the play. And Mulcahy, the defenseman, with McQueenie. Mulcahy trying to center it. It was bodied partly, and the puck goes loose to the corner boards as he goes for a big hit as well. Takes a seat, but the puck's still at the line. Good play by Catholic to keep it in. Lehan try to get it down low once again to Mulcahy, who was still up in the play. They're going to get this puck, Loyola will get this puck and ice it. 15-12 here remaining in the first period. $15-12 remaining here in the first period. Shot off the draw and the save made by Bresnahan. Puck goes to the corner boards. Brendan Johnson trying to pick it up for Catholic. He's not able to, and Loyola will try and move it out through center. Bouncing puck will be a lot of this tonight, as of course the ice is a little wonky from the rainstorm yesterday. Now walking into the high slot was Shoreswater, but he overskated the puck, and now Loyola will pick it up and move out. Trying to get it towards the right side, in over the line. Good play by Deininger to try and body the puck. He was able to get away from him. And now Mulcahy will push it up out of the zone, I believe it. No, it wasn't. It's still onside for Loyola. Catholic couldn't clear. Now they do. Shoreswater across. Tried to find the open man. Pass was off the mark. Shot back into the Catholic end. It's going to take an awkward bounce here to Mark, and the shot, and that was offsides, I believe. Yes, it was. Or hand pass, was the call, not offsides. A good call from the referee picking that up. 14:28 remaining here in the first period. Good back and forth play from both teams. Catholic with some good chances, not able to finish, and the same for Loyola. Of course, any questions regarding tonight's game, feel free to put them in the chat. We'll take a look at your suggestions or questions and answer them as well. Now dumped back in behind the Catholic goal. Foster not able to pick it up for Catholic. Loyola trying to do the same and dig it free to center it. But it's off the mark, goes back behind the Catholic goal. Rasmussen, takes a big hit. He's knocked down. Clean check. Now another Loyola player down as Hornick knocked him down. Both clean, hard hits. Gonna expect that tonight as these teams don't like each other, as we know what happened last year. Matthew Hornick now looking for the centering feed. Gets it across to the right side, I believe to Will Brunner. That was off the mark. It won't be icing, though. Henry trying to battle for it behind the Loyola goal. He can't get it. Loyola trying to clear. Hornick has it. He waits. He holds. Now he has it into the high slot, or at the left side dot. Joey Henry in front for the pass, and that was just off the mark as Catholic fanned on the shot. Now clearing all the way down is Loyola. It will go for icing here with 13:34 remaining here in the first period. And a couple of things to note, I believe I haven't seen this so far in this game, but there used to be an issue with this rink from past experience where if you dumped it back behind the right side where the goaltender Loyola is standing, it's sometimes can take an awkward bounce right in front of the crease. Happened to me a couple years ago playing on this rink. So I believe they fixed it, but we're going to check here, and they did fix it. So no longer an issue, but had to get that out. Just wasn't sure if the rink has been fixed, but of course it has been. Now Merja shot from the point goes off the mark. Loyola will get it going back out the other way. As they have it at the left side, they'll shoot this in on mark, or cross-corner dumping, excuse me. Dininger back behind his goal, looking to start up. Gets the pass indirectly across to Merja. Wasn't hard enough, so Mulcahy will help him out. Gonna float it high in the air, looking for McQueenie on the flip pass for a breakaway. Again off the mark. Catholic will have to reset as it's dumped back behind their goal. Mark, across the left side to Frankie Merja. Gets the pass across to Matthew McQueenie, trying to settle it down. He's not able to. Loyola will regain possession, and they'll go D to D as they look for the long pass out through center. Indirectly, it gets to their winger, and they're going to shoot it back behind the Catholic goal one more time. So Mark, out of his net, backhands it to the left side corner boards. Back down low, and it goes out towards the point. As Catholic couldn't clear, they'll fire the shot in on Mark, going to be deflected. Stays in play here as they hit the top part of the glass. Left side, Schwarzwater, a nice move, trying to get himself free. He's got a lot of open real estate here. Here he comes, trying to go all the way. Can he finish it? He scores! Jackson Schwarzwater. It's 1-0 Catholic. A nice goal, partly a toe drag. It was hard to see if he fully did. I believe he did. 1-0 Catholic. 8 minutes into the first period. Oh, it's a nice play. Schwarzwater got ahead of the pack and used his speed to get around the winger. Put it between the goaltender's legs, I believe. It looked like he partly fanned on the move, but just enough. It's 1-0 Catholic here. 8 minutes gone by here in the first period. Puck was dropped at center. Catholic's going to dump this puck in. It won't be icing. Loyola will touch up here, trying to clear. And they are able to get it out through center all the way down to Jacob Foster, who will chase after it. Foster across at the right side, couldn't get the handle on it. Takes the shot, was Loyola from the point. As Catholic almost turns it over in front, they're able to push it to the right side. Now, Schwarzwater across to McQueenie, or Johnson, excuse me. Trying to get the puck away from the Loyola defenseman. He battles for it. Pesty forward he is, and this time not able to get it as Loyola will come away with it. Look for open ice. Loyola has it at the left side. Going to shoot this puck all the way down. Not going to go for icing here. As Hornick now, leading scorer for Catholic this season, trying to start up from behind his goal. Hornick looking for the long feed to Henry. Off the mark. Goaltender's going to come out of his net and play this away from Henry as it indirectly goes to him. Once again, the defenseman had the puck bounce off his stick, but he gets it back and clears all the way down to Mulcahy. Goes across back to Henry, who is playing winger tonight. Played defense the last couple of games, and now he's back up in the top six for Catholic. And again, Loyola trying to clear. It's going to be pushed all the way back down behind the goal. Good play by Brunner. Bresnahan couldn't stop it for his defenseman, but the puck was stopping anyway, so nonetheless, no harm, no foul. Puck loose again at the right side. Face-off not picked up by Loyola indirectly, but they're able to clear at center, looking for open space. They'll dump this puck in and go for a change. Catholic's going to get to it. Dininger, lots of time to try and find the open man. Turns it over at the point, but Loyola also turns it over at the point. Henry's just going to shoot this all the way back down into the Loyola end. But coming away with it quickly is Loyola. They're in on sides. They'll fire the shot in on Mark. Big pad save by Daniel Mark. As the puck will go out towards the left side again. Lehan a big hit. Catholic still not able to clear the zone as Loyola kept it in at the line. Mulcahy now pushes it back. Tried to push it out of the zone. Turns it over in front. The shot. They score. Loyola would tie this game up at 1. Mulcahy turned it over back at the right side corner boards. A nice passing play from Loyola. The one-timer beating Daniel Mark. 1-1 the score. And Ian Collins with his second goal of the season scores for Loyola off the one-timer. Great passing play, and it pays off. Tied up at 1 apiece once again. Back to zeros in a way, if you would say, as John would say. But under 10 minutes to go here in the first period. We'll update the clock at the next stoppage. Collins in over the line. He's looking for a second already. Now Loyola offsides. Catholic will come away with it. Mercer going to float a long shot here in on Bresnahan. It'll go wide. Matthew McQueenie battling for it as well. One thing with the lighting here, it's hard to tell with what player has the puck for Catholic sometimes. We're getting mixed up. Same with the New Jerseys. It's a little hard to read the numbers, especially with the lights right on them as well. But they do look sharp. Now at the point again, Hornick able to step up in the play, partly keep it in for a moment. It's going to go all the way down. Stops before it's icing, so Catholic will go D to D. Foster ahead to Lehan, going to fire a long shot in on Bresnahan. Hit him in the mask. Didn't look like he didn't know where it went afterwards, but it took some fortune to bounce out of the way. Bresnahan will play this puck to the corner. Back behind the goal, it's Loyola. Here they come with lots of speed. In over the line, nice move. And now they're in over the line, trying to get around the defense. And it looks like they were offsides. They said he was over the line at center and then over the blue line, but happened to be offsides. It's a little hard to see the lines here as they're very faint, especially on the far side of the rink. But it's 1-1 with 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Neutral zone draw, puck was dropped. Catholic able to win it. Dininger across. Looking for Schwarzwater with a lot of speed. He's got it again. Can he go for 2? Puck was knocked off his stick. Great defensive play from Loyola, but Catholic's the last possession. Schwarzwater downloaded to Johnson. Schwarzwater gets it back, tries to make a move. Gets the puck to the point, though. A long shot, partly blocked. Again, it rolls to Schwarzwater. Takes the shot, and he just missed the left side of the net that time. Good chance for Catholic. Still has the puck in the offensive end now. Schwarzwater trying to shake himself free. Takes a check. Still holds onto the puck. Looking to center it. Behind the goal, rolled off his stick. He'll get it back again. Schwarzwater at the point looking for Dininger. Pass was off the mark. He'll go all the way down here, and Catholic will have to touch up. Loyola will go for a change, so Catholic will have some time to move out. Here comes Dininger. Left side across, looking for Schwarzwater again. Pass was off the mark. Loyola takes advantage. They walk it in the slot. The shot and the save made Mark. Big rebound was let out by Mark, but the puck will squirt out through center. And Loyola trying to catch Catholic in exchange. Here they come at the left side. In over the line, trying to get around the defense of Catholic. Left side, that's the shot, and the save made by Mark. Holds on for a good save. So 7:50 remaining here in the first period. It's 1-1 the score. Catholic with a bad giveaway there earlier on that goal, but they're starting to try and redeem themselves as the defenseman still jumping up in the play, trying to keep the Catholic offense alive. Same with Jackson Schwarzwater, still getting a lot of chances so far. Now back at the right side behind the Catholic goal. Loyola looking to center. Catholic looking to clear. Still loose behind the goal. Catholic will come away with it. Hornick has it. Looks to float it out through center. He will. Puck was partly off the mark, but Collins will get to it. Trying to center it in front. Just through the crease. Keegan looking for his first of the year. Pass was off. It was a good pass. We just couldn't get his stick down in time. Now Loyola clears it all the way back down again to Jacob Foster. Oh, turns it over. Partly fanned on it. Trying to battle for it back as he really going ham in the corner there. Still couldn't get the puck, but his teammate does, but Catholic still can't clear. Left side, face-off dot, Loyola walks it in. They'll wait, they'll hold left side corner, looking for the centering feed. They elect to go back out towards the point, but it's knocked off his stick. Loyola will still get to it, take the shot. Again, it's blocked away. Loyola will push it back out towards the point. Left side, they'll try and clear. And good play by Keegan. I believe he got enough of that to shoot that out of the zone. So Catholic got a chance to get some new fresh players on the ice. Same with Loyola, and look to start up again. 6:40 remaining here in the first period. 1-1 the score. Mulcahy has it. Takes his time at the left side. That's in his own zone and looks for the long pass to McQueenie. Picked off by Loyola. And they're in over the line again. And offsides again was Ian Collins. Took the shot. They touch up, so it won't be a stoppage here. Back behind the goal one more time. Catholic looks to start up. Left side. Trying to get around the defense was Hornick. Puck was knocked off his stick. Donninger helps him out. Looks for the long feed ahead to Frankie Mercer, who partly falls down. And Loyola will come away with the puck again. Ian Collins takes a hard hit into the corner. Good play by Donninger to step up in the play. Back behind the goal. Lehan has it. Shoots it out of the zone. McQueenie looking to get to it. Trying to force the turnover. Not able to. It's going to be pushed out of the zone and across back to Loyola. Now oh, man. Big hit by Lehan. They're going to call this. Looks like he had the puck. May have been a tad bit high, but he was partly vulnerable the way he was standing here. Let's wait for the official signal. It's going to be a power play for Loyola in just a moment here. 2 minutes, I believe, will be the call. Roughing. Wait for the signal. I didn't see the signal from the referee, so they're still talking over. I may have just missed it as well. Roughing or interference, I believe, was the call the referee made. But Loyola power play coming up here. Their first of the game. See if the Pangorn penalty kill can get the momentum potentially back in the Catholic Cardinals' favor. So power play coming up for Loyola. Going to be a 2-minute minor penalty to Nick Lehan. I believe Terenzio was happy with the call, but he'll have to live with that one here as the referee seeing a little bit of an issue in front of the crease, trying to get maybe a little bit of a divot in the ice. As the referee's patting the puck down or trying to free up the ice here. Clean up the ice. And give some time for Loyola to try and figure out how to take the lead in this game, and of course for Catholic to try and get another clear. Both teams have played well so far. I still believe they're trying to figure out how to play on this ice. It is different. It's a little bit disorienting when you're on the ice too, as the boards aren't necessarily standing up straight. They're a little bit bent, partly on, especially on the, not back behind the goal, but more partially on the left and right sides of the rink. It's a little disorienting, so sometimes it can throw off the plays, especially with how faint the lines are too. You can barely see the center ice lines. So it's hard to see exactly if you're on sides, if you're going to overshoot the pass. Sometimes the puck's in the air and you can't exactly calculate where it's going to land. It's hard to see. So both teams still trying to figure it out in this outdoor game. 1-1 the score. Loyola power play coming up here. Nick Lehan in the box. Didn't see the signal. We're going to call this one just roughing. Now Loyola draw to the right of Mark. Catholic's able to win it. And Foster will try and play it across to Matthew Hornick, who's going to get this to Brendan Johnson, who's going to push this up the ice, but not able to clear. Good play at the line by Loyola to keep it in. Goes across the other side to Foster. Catholic still trying to clear. Nice play, I believe, by Schwarzwater, who gets to it. And he's still pressing the issue here. Had a nice goal the other night, or last Saturday, shorthanded to take the early 3-1 lead against Salisbury. So see if we can get another shorthanded goal here. Loyola at the line has it again. They'll fire the shot. Mark save. Rebound was free. Another save by Mark off the pads. Good 2 saves from Mark. Again at the left side faceoff dot. Back out towards the point. Loyola. They'll have the shot. Fire it. It's going to be deflected and out of play. Not sure where that puck went, but somewhere into the trees back behind the goal and the rink. About 1:14 remaining here on the power play for Loyola. 5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Catholic looking to come away free, lack for a better word, off this penalty kill, or a power play, and they're doing a good job of that. They'll shoot this all the way back down on Bresnahan, who will leave this for his defense. And Loyola now slowly starting back up behind their goal. McQueenie trying to cause the turnover here. He can't get to it. Loyola gains the center line, now the blue line. They're in on sides looking to set up shop at the point. Go back down low, left side face-off dot again into the high slot. It's loose, or not loose. Now they take the shot on Mark. Didn't see it. Loyola's going to play it back towards the front of the goal. It's partly blocked. The one-timer again from the point. That went wide of the net. And Loyola now, with 38 seconds remaining on the power play, still has possession. 4:20 remaining here in the first. At the line, they like to pass it down low, looking for the centering feed, and just off the mark. They had it set up, but couldn't put it home. Again, left side Loyola has it again. Walking back out towards the point. Puck pass down low. Partly blocked. Mark will play it with his stick. And back behind the goal. Loyola plays it back out towards the point. Catholic still looking for a clear. Can't get it. Pass down low, and it just goes wide of the crease. Great chance for Loyola, but Catholic, 5 seconds remaining, will shoot this one down. They're going to come away with a penalty killed. And good saves from Mark and a good effort all around by Catholic. Did get a little lucky as well, as Loyola couldn't finish on the pass in front, but nonetheless, penalty killed. Now here comes Loyola in over the line, trying to get around Jacob Foster. Puck was shot and partly through the crease. Foster, nice play to prevent the player from getting some room open. Merger will take a hard hit into the boards. Or excuse me, Rasmussen did. But Loyola still has possession of it, and they'll shoot this all the way down. It's going to be icing here on Loyola. Actually, I'm going to wave this off again. Terenzio wonders why there's no icing here. I'll have to agree with him on that one. Lots of speed. Here comes Matthew Hornick trying to get all the way. Oh, a nice last-second play from the Loyola defense to prevent Hornick from walking in all alone. Loyola will come away with it again at center. In over the line is Loyola. Backhanded, partly for a cross-corner dump. Catholic will get to it first. Foster across to Frankie Merja. And he'll take his time at the left side, looking for the centering feed. It's not out of the zone at the point. Loyola will keep it in, but now Catholic takes advantage of the Loyola player who wasn't aware the puck was on his stick, and they'll put it back behind the goal. Oh, a big hit along the boards by Connor Rasmussen. Puck still free. He couldn't get it. Loyola now tries to get to it. So is Mulcahy as he takes a man hard into the boards and will backhand this puck into the zone. 2:25 remaining here in the first period. Even strength hockey. As in the high slot, back down low. Henry looking for it. Takes a bit of a hard hit, but he still keeps on trucking as the puck is still free. Henry has it in the high slot. Fires a shot, and it goes just off a skate in front. Back behind the goal, Johnson trying to kick it to his feet. Takes the check, and Loyola will come away with the puck. Here they come at center ice. Johnson trying to body the man and free at the puck. He does. Nice play. And ahead of the play now is Shoreswater. Getting back is Loyola. Shoreswater trying to shake around the defense. Tried his best, but Loyola will get to it. At the line again, Catholic settles it down. They'll fire the shot. It just goes through the crease. Oh, my goodness. Good chance. Johnson now back behind the goal to Nolan Scott. Going to take a bit of a hit. Gets the pass across to Shoreswater. Now back behind the goal again to Scott. Scott takes the man down, and Loyola wants a penalty. They're not going to get it for a trip. Again, it's going to go out of play here as Catholic shoots it over the glass in the offensive zone. Yeah, no safety netting here at the rink, so if the puck just goes out, watch, keep your heads up. It might go into the trees, it might go to you. No safety netting here. 1:25 remaining here in the first. We're still tied at 1 apiece here at Schwenksville. And neutral zone draw coming up here. Referees actually saying this puck's going to be pushed back into the offensive zone for a face-off for Catholic to the left side of the goaltender, Colin Bresnahan. McQueenie out there at the wing, so is Merge at the other wing, and in on the draw is Lee Hang trying to take the shot off the draw. It was blocked, and Loyola will come away with it. They're going to shoot this puck all the way down and won't be icing, and it will stop beforehand. So Hornick back behind his goal, getting tied up and bodied as well. Nice play from Loyola to try and, well, not maybe a little bit of a hold as well, but they get the puck free. Left side looking to center in front the slot. The shot! They score. Loyola takes a 2-1 lead. Shot went under the blocker of Daniel Mark, and it's 2-1 with a minute remaining here in the first period. Nice shot from the point by Loyola's defenseman. We'll get his name in just a moment. Number 7. It's Ian, excuse me on the pronunciation, Juarez with his second goal of the season, the defenseman. And a nice shot beating Mark. He was partly screened as well as Catholic with another turnover. Not able to clear. So a minute 3 remaining here in the first period. Catholic now down 2-1. This puck's going to roll to Daniel Mark. He'll leave it for his defenseman Hornick. Looking to pass it up towards the left side. It was blocked again as a hit off, I believe, the leg of a Loyola player. Back to Matthew Hornick. Hornick has it at center. In over the line, and he's on sides, but looks like McQueenie or a Loyola player got in the way, and Loyola going the other way now will flip this one in on goal, or try to. It's going to go wide of the net. Looking to center in front is Loyola, and misfiring on the pass is Loyola. Going the other way now is Catholic. Went to hit off McQueenie's skates. Not going to be icing here. 30 seconds remain here in the first period. Loyola trying to get around the fork checking of Lehan and McQueenie. They're able to, at the left side, potentially with a rush. They're going to fire the shot. It'll Mark's going to go high and out of the rink. That's out of here. Into the tree she goes. So, 16 seconds remaining. 2-1 the score in favor of the Greyhounds. We might have exchange and goal for Catholic after the first period here, but nonetheless it will be intermission as well, I'm pretty sure. One more face-off here, or maybe one more. Dropped in the offensive zone for Loyola as they go pass across back to Juarez. Takes the shot, and he missed the goal that time. 7 seconds remaining. Loyola at the left side trying to free up the puck. So is Catholic. They'll get to it and just shoot it out of the zone. That's the end of the first period here. Loyola will be up 2-1 after one. Well, very interesting period. It's hard. It's different when you play outdoors, as there's so many different things that get involved, especially with the weather and of course with the boards and how the puck feels differently on this rink, and a lot of differences, of course, in the outdoor game, and also different is the Catholic uniforms as well. We'll talk more about the uniforms. We'll talk more about the game with the weather. We'll have that in the first intermission report here. We'll be back. 2-1 Loyola after 1 period of play from Schwenksville. We'll be back. and welcome back to Swanksville, Pennsylvania. Winter Classic here, Loyola and Catholic. Now Cardinals down 2-1, but some worm, a lot of time here to try and tie this game up and try and take the lead. In the first period, Jackson Shoreswater scored, Collins scored, and Juarez scored. It was Shoreswater's 17th goal of the year. And we'll be right back. Give us 1 second. And we're back. Excuse me about that. We're back here. Shoreswater scored his 17th goal of the season. It was a nice toe drag play, and he walked into the left side and beat the goaltender through the legs. That made it 1-0, but Loyola had a little bit more left in the first period. They scored 2 goals, and Ian Collins and Ian Juarez scored, both off defensive turnovers by Catholic. Collins scored off a one-timer pass in front. It was a great offensive play, getting the turnover, pass open into the high slot, and a rip one past the goaltender. It was a great play. And then Juarez just ripped the shot from the high slot that beat Daniel Mark partly through a screen. But it is very difficult, and I mean it is hard to try and see on this rink as a goaltender. Once the puck rises over the boards, all you see is black because the puck is black and it's nighttime. So it's hard to see the puck. So as a goaltender, you really have to be dialed in on this rink. Very difficult. But we'll see how things play out in the second period. I believe Daniel Mark's going to play the next 10 minutes of this period, and then they'll have exchange in goal. We'll either see John Wolf or David Zapp in to start the second half of the game, so after 10 minutes gone by in the second. Of course, Catholic with the new uniforms as well, white as the primary and then red as well with the word mark, and the word mark was used for Catholic jerseys for a long time and most recently used on the old red home jerseys that were retired 1 season ago officially. So Catholic doing a little bit of a reverse retro, as you might say, as that's what they'll be rocking for senior night and tonight as well. Of course, and Coach Terenzio had some words in the locker room that weren't very favorable to the players. He said the team is just not playing as well as they should be, too sloppy, too timid, and not taking enough shots. So a couple words from head coach Terenzio there, and they need to just play a bit more explosive, a bit more tighter in the defensive zone. They're too sloppy right now, all over is what he said, but a lot of time left to play, and of course, time for second period puck drop here. No one's got in to take the draw. The wingers, Brendan Johnson and Jackson Shoreswater, and the defenseman, Matthew Hornick and Jacob Foster. Both goaltenders ready for the drop of the puck, as is Scott. And Scott is able to win this, partly. Tried to win it to Shoreswater. He wasn't able to get to it. Big hit along the boards. Man, oh man, I believe Scott took a man hard into the boards, but lost the puck into the process. It's going to be shot all the way back down. Mark's going to leave it for Hornick here. Hornick a crossover to Shoreswater, high up in the air, looking for Johnson. Couldn't glove it down. And back in the defensive end, Loyola will go across D to D. Trying to get the pass along the boards is Loyola at the right side. They turn it over to Catholic here. Bouncing puck. It's going to happen a lot in this game. It will continue, as it always does here in Schwenksville at this rink. Puck bouncing again at center. Loyola will pick it up. In over the line. Nice defensive play by Foster to push it across. Try to get it up to Shoreswater. Puck's going to take a big bounce along the boards as it hits the bottom. And going the other way now with Shoreswater. Trying to get ahead of the play. Shoreswater in on goal. Oh, he just partly lost the handle on it the last second and couldn't finish it. Puck hit the pad. Now Loyola again going to float this across, looking for a breakaway of their own. Puck's going to stop partly. Loyola will get to it, looking for the centering feed. Good body by Deininger, trying to get the puck. He can't this time. He has it, Loyola has it at the point. They'll fire a long shot in on Mark. This time he makes the save. One to say too, partly what you'll see too is goaltenders love to do in the professional leagues as well. But Daniel Mark rocking a toque on the top of his head tonight, trying to stay warm, as is myself. I'm rocking one as well, so trying to stay a little bit warm here, as I'm sure you can hear the wind through the microphones as well. And a backhander through the wickets beats Daniel Mark. It was an awkward bounce in front. They just tipped it partly enough to beat Mark through the wickets. It's 3-1, 18:39 remaining here in the second period. So it was right off the face-off, partly caught me in talking about hats, but Mark would probably like that one back. It was a weird bounce in front, and just enough as he was partly going down, as it was also a bit of a tip, and it messed up what Daniel Mark was trying to do and caught him trying to make the wrong save at the wrong time. 3-1 Loyola. Now into the high spot, it's loose again. Puck's gonna roll him. Collins, he took the shot, it was blocked. Deininger will get to it, try and clear. It's going to float up through center to McQueenie. He falls down, trying to get the puck back. And Loyola now will not clear the zone. Nice play by Lehan to keep it alive. At the line again, McQueenie has it. Looks like his glove came off as well. He wanted a call for slashing. He's not going to get it. And back in his defensive end is Merja, who gets floated to center. Lehan again takes another man hard into the board. Still couldn't free up the puck. Good play on McQueenie on the forecheck to try and get the puck back. The center in front. Takes a hit for his troubles. But play will continue in the offensive end. Catholic trying to get to it as they try to complete a change, but it's going to go out of the zone. Deininger will get to it. Makes a nice move around one and another, but he's offsides as Lehan still was off, or Joey Henry. 17:40 remaining here in the second period. Loyola now with a 2-goal lead. They're up 3-1. I understand having some issues here with the camera as well. It's partly because of the lights why we have issues with the camera. We're going to do our best here, so can't really fix that manually, but we'll just try and give you a base of the play-by-play as well. The lights causing a bit of an issue with the focus. Now this puck's going to go all the way down behind the goal. Loyola has it. And looking to start up at the left side and looking through center. It's off the mark again. Foster trying to find it. And he can't turn over, and the shot partly hits off the post. Catholic gets it back. Going to float it across to Rasmussen. Puck went off his stick. Going to go all the way down behind the Loyola goal. Trying to stop it is Catholic. Stop the rush. Good play by Hornick to knock the man off the puck. It's loose back behind the Catholic goal. Over to Matthew Hornick. And at the right side here he comes with a lot of open space. Hornick has it. Drops it over to Henry. Henry tried to get the puck back at the line. It's going to be shot into the Catholic bench. Causes a whistle here. 16:35 remaining here in the second period. The Catholic trying to get themselves back into this game. As Nolan Scott ready for the neutral zone faceoff alongside the wingers. Jackson Shoreswater and Brendan Johnson. Catholic able to get to the puck off the draw as one man fell. Shoreswater with open room, gets the puck back, he waits, he holds, he fires it! And he missed the net that time. Goaltender was pretty far out of the crease, it looked like, but either he got enough of it or it was a block in front. Shoreswater looking like the Cardinals' X factor so far. Lots of good chances, but only able to finish on one so far. Off this draw in the offensive zone, it's loose. Off the draw, Loyola trying to get to it. Pass is going to go across to the left side. Loyola, I'm going to say this is onside here. We're pretty close at the line, but the referee was standing right there. They have possession of it. As they wait, they'll go back towards the point for a one-time blast along the ice. Mark sees that puck and gets enough of it. Hard to see this puck, as we mentioned. Another shot from the point, partly blocked. It's loose into the high slot and picked up by Catholic. Shoreswater's got it again. Trying to get around the Loyola defense as players go hard into the boards. It's loose. Doniak trying to step up in the play. Puck rolled off his stick. Johnson had the puck roll off his stick again as well. It's going to roll all the way back down. And it's going to be icing here with 15:44 remaining here in the second period. (3-1) the score still, and Catholic getting a lot of good chances. Just not able to put one to the back of the net so far. But lots of time left. Lehan in on the draw. Merja back out towards the point. Foster trying to keep it in. They're going to say this is offsides, and he also overskated the puck. Going the other way now is Loyola. In on sides. They're trying backhand it in on Mark. Save made Mark. Rebound was for the taking as well, but it hit the corner or the side of the goal. Now, trying to shake off some players is Loyola back behind the goal, looking to center it in front. They're trying to wrap around the puck. A couple Cardinal players falling down. I believe it was McQueenie. And Foster up ahead to Merja. Puck goes across, back into the Catholic end one more time. Lehan up ahead to McQueenie. Gets us ahead to Frankie Merja at the right side. He's going to fire the shot. Takes a hit as well as the shot was blocked. Another shot by Nick Lehan. And the save made by Bresnahan. Coming out the other way with his Loyola. Oh, nice hit to knock the man down. Puck goes into the boards. Cardinals still can't pick it up. Still loose. Now another shot taken from the goal line. Again, as they wait, Loyola's going for a shot from the point. Catholic able for a good defensive play to clear the puck out of the zone. Now back across again. Hornick now in his defensive end. Looks for open space and waits for Catholic to complete the exchange. Looks for the centering feeds off his stick. And back behind the Loyola goal, Will Brenner trying to pick it up for Catholic. Bounces in front! And Bresnahan able to keep it out. Great opportunity for Catholic. Those are the kind of goals you might see in this game. Awkward bounces and weird-looking plays. Just the way the Schwenksville rink just happens to be. There's a lot of awkward bounces off the boards and back behind the goal and stuff you just got to watch out for and be ready for. Try and take it to your advantage. It's in the high slot. Loyola takes the shot. It's blocked. Oh, man. Henry takes a hit from behind. They're going to call this here. Catholic will get a power play as they touch up. They're going to say this was a hit from behind. Maybe just because it was high. Henry didn't even fall down at all. Just hit from behind. I believe they're going to call this boarding here on Loyola. They're going to call it roughing for 2 minutes as they're not happy with the call. But similar to the play, Lehan's hit wasn't from behind. That one was, but same call made by the referee. It's going to be 2 minutes. Catholic will get a power play here. Try and get themselves back into the game. 13:55 remaining here in the second. As Catholic just trying to get themselves back into the game. Lots of good chances on both ends. Awkward bounces and very typical of outdoor games in any league. And like we mentioned, the Schwenksville rink here, Spring Mountain Adventures, is not any different. This puck's going to go out of play and into the trees as well, one more time. So 5 seconds gone on the power play, 13:50 remaining here. Catholic's first opportunity on the power play. Looking to try and make it a one-goal game. Shoreswater in on the draw. Gets it back towards the point, and they'll shoot it back into the right side boards. Looking for Hornick. Looking for open space. Elects to go to the point. Downinger back across to Foster. Foster now across to Johnson. He waits. Pass across, and it's off the mark, but Hornick will get to it. As he waits, he holds back out across again to Foster. Had the puck roll off his stick. Gets it back. Back down low. One more time. Catholic is not able to keep it. 1:25 remaining here on the power play. 13 minutes remaining here in the second. Mark's going to have to play this out of trouble. Up the left side boards to Hornick. Plays it across to Jackson Shoreswater. Shoreswater up towards the middle of the ice over to Johnson and plays it back over to Shoreswater, who looks for open space, open real estate here. Shoreswater into the high slot. Puck was off the mark. Deininger's pass gets to it at the point. Hornick, right side face-off at the line again, Deininger. And right back to Hornick. Hornick down low. Johnson, one-time pass, or shot off the mark. It was blocked. Now Foster a shot. He missed the goal. Johnson trying to bank it in off the goaltender, and it stays out. Oh, I believe Bresnahan got enough of it. But those are the kind of bounces you want to see in this game. Awkward-looking plays. It almost bounced into the net as a hard bounce off the boards almost went to the Cardinals' favor. Deininger now looking for open space. Tries to free up the puck as it got away from him. He's in over the line to the right side, takes a hard hit. Puck loose behind the goal. Scott trying to get to it for Catholic. Loyola not able to clear. Lehan had the puck in his skates, gets it back behind the goal. And Loyola looking for open space, can't clear. Nice play by Henry to pick it off. Fires a shot! And Bresnahan gets enough of it, and he makes the save. Henry's still looking for his first collegiate goal. Almost had it that time, but Bresnahan says, not today. Makes the save. So 11 seconds remaining on a interesting looking power play for the Cardinals. 12:06 remaining here in the second period. Draw to the left of the goaltender. Bresnahan, Catholic, trying to pick it up for one more shot. Lehan fires it. Missed the goal that time. Pretty far wide. Going to roll out towards the other side point. Mulcahy keeps it in. Henry looking down low. Puck off a stick again. And trying to cut in around the defense was Henry. Loyola keeps it away. and trying to clear. It's going to go all the way down. It's going to be icing here on Loyola. And they're going to call this here. I believe there's been a few times in this game where I feel Loyola or Catholic has iced the puck and the referees kind of let it go, but this time they call it. With 11:42 remaining here in the second period, power play is over for Catholic. Unsuccessful, but a lot of good chances. So we're going to get a change in goal here as well. Daniel Mark heading off here, and in goal now for Catholic is number 31, John Wolf, native of Jackson, New Jersey. So far in the sophomore season, he has posted a 4 goals against average and a .909 save percentage in 2 games played this year. And he last came in relief against High Point on January 25th, making 5 saves on 6 shots. So we'll see how he does. John Wolf getting some minutes here in this exhibition Winter Classic game. Now into the high slot, it's loose. Scott takes the shot, it's blocked. He gets it again and tried to fire it in on goal. It was blocked one more time. Again, it's going to roll towards the point and back down, back behind the goal. We'll try and do our best with the camera here and try and get the focus, but not going to have much success doing that. We'll do our best. Puck's going to roll to Bresnahan, and he'll cover up here. 11:14 remaining here in the second. Now off this draw, a quick shot made by Bresnahan. Puck still in play. Back out towards the point. Foster across to Hornick. Fires a shot. Deflection, and Bresnahan ready for that one. Jumps on top of it. Again, another nice save. He's been spectacular so far in this game. Another nice save. Again, I understand the camera frustration and trying to watch the game. When again, it's partly the lighting that's hitting the camera from the angle of the other side of the rink, partly making the camera. Sometimes it's in focus, sometimes it isn't, but listen in. We'll do our best to try and call the game so you can envision it in your head. Now at the right side, Cardinals trying to keep it. They will at the point. Both wingers went in to try and find the puck, so Loyola will come away with it. Back behind their goal. Combs racing for it, trying to get the puck free. And in over the line again is Loyola. This looked offsides here, and it is offsides. Good chance jumping up in the play was a defenseman one more time for Loyola. It was Juarez, but offside, says the referee. So 3-1 the score, 10:46 remaining here in the second period. Cardinals still trying to find a goal to get them back within 1 and then tie the game. So Hornick, puck rolled off his stick, deflection, score. Oh my goodness, we talk about the bounces off the wall. It was an awkward bounce, may have hit his skate as well. That's going to make it 4-1. Wolf didn't pick it up in time. And like that, another awkward bounce back in behind the Catholic goal. It's 4-1 with 10:38 remaining here in the second period. And honestly, I don't believe this is a game where the score dictates it. Again, it's just an awkward bounce. Nice play by Loyola to pick it up, smartly push it out in front, and get a fortuitous bounce and into the back of the goal. So 4-1 the score. Didn't see who scored that as well. We'll try to get that in the end of the second period here. The Wolf also didn't pick it up in time, partly because of the awkward bounce in front. Now, back behind the Loyola goal. Catholic looking to get themselves back into the game, now facing a 3-goal deficit. And they've been back down so many times in this season regarding in games as well. Lehan's going to slowly head off the ice here. Looks like he had his shoulder maybe banged into some way or another. We'll have a try and see if he's okay. But play will continue here. Catholic, I think, is offsides, and that's what the whistle was for. Lehan on the bench. See if he's okay. Looks like his shoulder was bothering him, and partly why he got off the ice, partly holding his shoulder or favoring it just a little bit. We'll see if he comes back onto the ice here for the rest of the game or second period. Neutral zone draw coming up here. 4-1 the score in favor of Loyola. Cardinals trying to get to it. Loyola is as well. It's turned over at the right side. Shoreswater tried to make a nice move. Puck went off his stick. It's back behind the Catholic goal. And a big hit by Nolan Scott frees up the puck. Shoreswater also takes a hit, tries to get the puck across to Scott, and tried to play it back out towards the point. Loyola will get to him with a lot of speed. 1-on-2. Here they come at the left side. They'll wait. Try and get around the defense of, I believe it's Mulcahy. And good play by Catholic, and they're able to shoot this all the way down. Bresnahan's going to play this to the boards. trying to corral it with Shoreswater. The player's falling down as well. It's loose. And trying to go back into the other zone. We'll see what they called here. I think they're going to call this a penalty. Interference is going to come be the call here. It's behind the play, so the camera may not have picked it up as it was moving it. But it's going to be a penalty here. We'll see if this is on Catholic or if it's going to be on Loyola. And it might be, I believe it is going to be on Catholic here. They're going to get Shoreswater for interference. A little bit, wasn't watching the puck. It was a little behind the play. Shoreswater not happy with the call. Don't see a lot of pushback from head coach Terencio here. So it may have been warranted, but maybe partly out of my viewpoint, it looked like both players fell and maybe one player didn't necessarily get up in time, was holding the player down, and they'll call a penalty on Catholic here. So they're 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. See, they make it 2 for 2 and look for a shorthanded goal. The man who scores the shorthanded goals from time to time is not going to be available for 2 minutes here. 9:06 remaining here in the second. 4-1 the score, 1:45 remaining on the Loyola power play. 2-minute minor to Shoreswater. Now coming out of the zone right side, trying to set up shop is Loyola. Looking to pass in front. Wolf gets across. Back out towards the point as they wait. Left side one more time looking for the winger. Or excuse me. Yes, the winger and defenseman for Catholic trying to push up into the play. Puck's going to bounce to Henry, who tries to center the pass. It's going to roll back behind the goal to Bresnahan, who leaves it for his defenseman, Juarez, who already has a goal here tonight. Now, left side boards again. Loyola on sides, as they say. It is good. And back behind the goal, they're going to play it across over towards the open winger. He's going to have the puck roll off his stick, so Loyola will have to regroup one more time. With a minute remaining here on the power play. 8:16 remaining here in the second period. Catholic down 3. Loyola now looking for open space. At the right side, at center, they're going to push this in over the line. As a nice hit by Donier tries to free up the puck and to push this up the wall. Right side point again. They'll fire this or try and fire it in on goal. It's going to go back behind the goal again. Juarez knocked down. They're going to say it was incidental, so no call. Okay, he gets open space, but he's going to float this one. And nice catch by one of the Loyola players on the bench here. Puck should stay. I believe it's going to stay in the Catholic end for this face-off. As draw coming up to the right of John Wolf. Nolan Scott in on the draw for CUA. Tried to free up the puck. Loyola tried to take a quick shot off the draw. It was partly blocked, and now they take the shot, and John Wolf makes the save with the glove. Nice save for John Wolf, his first save of the night. Got another draw coming up here with 7:43 remaining here in the second period. The Loyola power play, 25 seconds remaining. Foster's knocked down to his knees. They wanted the penalty here. Catholic's not going to get it. At the left side line again. They're going to take the shot in on Wolf. It's blocked. Again, it's freed up. And going out of the zone now is Catholic over to Jacob Foster, who's up in the play, trying to get back down to his defensive spot. He's able to push the puck away from the old defense. Oh, big hit on Nolan Scott. Guy got crunched, but Scott trying to get free for some open room here. He can't get to it. Now he almost did. Puck bounced away from him. Foster now floats it back in by the Catholic end at the right side. Catholic still can't pick it up. They were going for a change partly, and it's loose at center ice. Loyola in over the line. Lost the puck as they did, or it's more of a dumping, excuse me. So Foster will play it ahead to Rasmussen. And back into the Catholic end. Hornick has it. Trying to push it up across, but he elects to go back behind his goal as he makes a nice spin move and does it twice. And now looks for open room. Hornick has it. He waits, looks for the long feed ahead to Shoreswater. He's got him. In on goal, he fires it. And it's behind him, and they're going to say, oh my goodness, that puck was in the back of the goal, but they're going to say Bresnahan had enough of it, and the whistle blew. So it's going to stay 4-1. That was in the back of the goal. Referees looked like they were going to talk it over for a moment, but Bresnahan had it. They blew the whistle, and then Shoreswater dug it free. I think that was a little bit of a fortunate whistle for the goaltender here, but the referees are actually going to talk this over here. This might be a goal. We'll have to wait and see. 6:26. It's 4-1. And maybe it'll be 4-2. I don't believe it will be. Referee still talking it over. That's not going to be a goal here. So Bresnahan will get the save just enough. And that stays 4-1 the score. Shoreswater all over the rink tonight with a lot of great chances. Now at the point again, Mulcahy fires it. It just goes wide of the goal and deflected, or excuse me, I believe Bresnahan actually got enough of that, and he did. 6:20 remaining here in the second period. Back and forth game, and Cardinals still in it here. Lots of time left to try and climb back. And haven't seen Nick Lehan on the ice since then. I believe he's still on the bench. Number 43 in white. Haven't seen him back out since the hit. Rasmussen in on the draw for CUA. Scored last game versus George Mason. First goal of the season for the senior forward from Phoenix. Not able to win the draw though, so Catholic will have to regroup back in the neutral zone. Mulcahy looking for the pass across, was off a stick back into the other end. Is going to roll to John Wolf, and they beat him between the wickets. It's 5-1. Wolf not happy with the goal, and a bit of a turnover from Mulcahy, but right at the line, Loyola picked it off and brought it right back into the zone, and beating John Wolf through the wickets. I believe Wolf thought it was going to be a little bit of a pass across, but they elected to take the backhander shot on John, and they beat him. It's 5-1 with 5:58 remaining here in the second period. Cardinals facing a big deficit with a lot of time to go. Off this draw, Catholic trying to keep it alive in the O zone. Loyola will come away with it. In over the line at the left side. They're going to wait, hold, and puck goes just wide of the goal here. Trying to clear is Catholic at the point. Loyola is able to keep it in. They'll fire the shot or pass down low. Partly blocked, or partly off the mark. They still have the puck in the O zone. Left side, back behind the goal. Looking in front, it's loose, but Catholic calmly gets to it and plays it out. Here they come. Rasmussen has it. They're going to push this in over the line. Bresnahan will leave it. And here comes Loyola with a lot of speed. They're going to pass across. Again, a cross-corner dump in. They were over the red line here. It won't be icing. So Hornick has it now. Over to McQueenie. Keeps his head up. Looks for the pass across to Merja. Nice stretch feed, but it was off the mark here. Bresnahan will play it. They're going to call this icing. Oh, my goodness. Goaltender came out to play that, and they still call it icing. I guess he didn't touch it, but the intent was there for the goaltender to play the puck. I don't think that should have been an icing call here. Oh, my. That's going to... Coach Terenzio was not happy about it, trying to get the explanation from the referee. I mean, usually if a goaltender goes out to play the puck, if it's an icing call, even if he doesn't touch it, the intent's usually there for him to play it. They usually let that go. But icing was called. They did move the face off the center, though, so they may have given the Cardinals a little bit of a break. Now, Hornick back across to Jacob Foster. Foster has it back across to Matthew Hornick with some time. Looks over his options and across to Frankie Merja. Merja has it. Looks for open room. Fires it. And, oh my goodness, Bresnahan able to shut the door again. Cardinals getting frustrated after the play. Little cross-check from Merja, a little poke at the goaltender afterwards, but Bresnahan standing on his head here in the second period, making some nice saves, keeping Catholic at bay. 4:35 remaining here in the second period. 5-1 the score in favor of Loyola. Catholic just trying to get themselves back into the game. His draws coming up to the left of Will Brunner. Gonna go across to Merja. Couldn't get the puck down in time. Now back across over to Hornick. Oh, he takes a low hit. They're going to call this here on Loyola. He's still down. I think he's going to be okay, though. It's going to be a trip on Loyola. Catholic power play. We're getting another crack at it. They're 0 for 1 tonight. Had a lot of good chances. We'll see if they can get themselves back into the game. Lots of time left. I wouldn't say Loyola, again, they really haven't controlled pace of this game. When you play on this rink, it's hard to really dominate just because of how disorienting the rink can be, or just because of just how the rink plays out with the bounces. It's hard to play. But Cardinals still in this game here. We'll see if they can get a goal on the power play. Off this draw at the point. Deininger has it. Across. Shot taken. And just rolls high over the goal. Catholic still with possession, looking to center it in front. As they wait, they hold. And puck back at the line again. Deininger fires it. Save made. Bresnahan with the pad. Puck into the corner. Back behind the goal, looking in front. Off the mark again, is going to clear it all the way down, back behind the Catholic end. John Wolf will wait for it and elects not to play it here. It's loose one more time. Both Cardinal players battling for it. Now 3-1 in favor. And Shoreswater with a bit of a cross check gets the puck free. Across to Jacob Foster. Back to Matthew Hornick. He waits, he holds, tries to cut in all the way and finish it, but he can't that time. Good play defensively. Now, keeping it alive in the zone is Catholic, but this time they overskate, and coming away with it is Loyola. Trying to find some open room. Foster has it again. Over to Johnson, loose into the skates of Hornick. And Hornick now into the middle of the ice to Johnson. Tried to shake himself free. This time he couldn't. Still in over the line as Hornick fires a shot. He fanned on it, and Deininger will now get to it, but he's out of the zone here. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Deininger takes a hit. Catholic trying to pick it up. Over to Shoreswater and over to Frankie Mercer, who's going to try and dump this puck in around the horn. Hit partly blocked him from doing that, though. Shoreswater now has it, takes the shot. It's blocked. Another pass in front, and it just goes just wide of the goal here. John Wolf will leave it for his defense. Joey Henry, 23 seconds remaining on the power play. Pass across to Rasmussen. It's going to be shot all the way back down behind the Catholic goal. Mulcahy will pick up. 2:40 remaining here in the second period. 10 seconds remaining on the Catholic power play with time winding down. Mulcahy across. Left side to Rasmussen. In over the line, he waits, he holds at the point. Scott fires it, it's blocked. Again, another shot, Mulcahy loose in front, trying to finish it and put it back behind the goal or in the goal, and they still couldn't tuck it home. Even strength now, power play over. Merja trying to get it himself free. Gonna take the man hard into the boards. Puck went out of my sight of view as now it's at center ice. Loyola battling for it. Big hit by Scott, and they're going to call this. Players jawing at each other, up into the faces of each other. Scott up into the face of number 25 for Loyola. That was Cooper Zawowski. And referees now talking it over with each other, trying to see the penalty here, or what the penalty will be. It should be on Nolan Scott, and they'll see if they get the retaliation penalty as well from Loyola. Looks like it's just going to be a minor penalty on Catholic, I believe. I think the other penalty box door is actually not working, or it's partly frozen or just not working here at the rink. So it's going to be a 2-minute minor penalty on Catholic. So another power play coming up here. This time it's for Loyola. Still unsuccessful on the power play. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. This power play should last just till about the end of the second unless they score. And Catholic, so far, says not this time. As Loyola now looking to find the puck at center. They do. The puck was off the mark here. Shoreswater out there defensively for Catholic. Here he comes at the left side. Elects to take it back. Try and kill some more time off the clock. Gonna shoot this puck into the Loyola end. And Juarez now will take his time. Up 5-1 with a minute remaining in the second period. And sometimes a smart play just to kill the time off the clock. And what he did is he smartly looked over his options here. Not much of a rush. As Shoreswater now take a cross check to a couple players. Still can't get the puck free though. Foster's just going to wait for someone to come at him as the Catholic defense goes D to D. And Foster will go across now and try and clear. He will to Johnson, who floats it in at center. As Catholic awaits another Loyola rush. In over the line, right side, take the shot in on Wolf, goes wide of the net. Left side, point. Loyola fires a long shot in on Wolf. That again missed the net, hit the glass behind John. Loose at the point again, fired in on goal, and John Wolf makes the save. Didn't have it in the glove at first, but he jumps on top of it for the save. 38 seconds remaining here in the second period, and 37 seconds remaining here on the second period clock. Catholic's trying to get out of this period down 4. Instead of down 5, try and talk it over and see what they can cook up for a third period comeback here in the great outdoors. Now Hornick's just going to shoot this puck all the way down. Loyola will get to it at the left side. Here they come one more time. 24 seconds remaining on the clock. Nice play. Trying to get himself free. Looks to backhand it in on goal. Wolf didn't leave his post too early that time. He didn't, so he got enough of it for the save. 10 seconds remaining on the second period clock. Loyola now going to take their time here and try and eat out the rest of this clock here. They will. They'll be up 5-1 after 2 periods of play. Cardinals, again, I didn't think they were outplayed in the second period. It's just a matter of the bounces in that period. And good also play from Loyola as well. They had some great plays. But Catholic now, a 4-goal deficit they'll try and overcome here in the second period, or in the third period, excuse me. We'll see if they can do so. That's 5-1 after 2 periods of play. We'll be back to dissect the second period and what went wrong for the Catholic Cardinals. We'll be back. Second period intermission report coming up in just a few minutes. We're back with third period live from Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. Catholic down 5-1 after 2 periods of play. The guys seem pretty motivated in that locker room to try and get themselves back into the game. Lots of time left and a couple of players leading the huddle here to start the third period. Cardinals trying to find any signs of life, and they haven't played poorly in this game. This rink is all about the bounces. And no game will ever be over at this rink until the clock hits triple zeros. It is very, very easy to score a spurt of goals within several minutes or within 2 minutes. This game will not be out of reach until that clock hits 0. Just a quick temperature update as well. It's been around the same all day, but it's getting a bit colder as the night starts to come on. 13 degrees here in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. Temperature not trying to be a big factor as the Cardinals try and put that out of their minds and try and come back in this third period. But 13 degrees, yes, that's what it feels like as referees trying to fix the penalty box door. It's having trouble shutting. That's how cold it is, I guess, part of the metal. Cardinals really amped up to start this third period. I know the camera's having issues with the focus. We'll try and take a look at that as well as we have some time here. The Cardinals really trying fired up in that locker room, trying to get some goals back. Now, Loyola has it and turned over at the line, but Catholic was offsides. It was touched up. It's going to roll all the way down. This looks like it's going to be no ice on Catholic here. You can really hear that Catholic bench. You haven't heard them much all game, but now everyone's standing and everybody anxious and ready to make that game-changing play. Now Loyola tried to walk it to the high slot. It's broken up. Trying to clear was Catholic. They still can't. Left side Loyola has it. They try and dump off the pass. They'll fire in on Wolf, and it looks like he made part of the save. It bounced back quickly off the boards. Another shot goes through the crease. Now again at the point. Awkward bounce. It bounced to John Wolf. He can't cover. Now loose to the side of the goal. John got just enough of it. And at the point again, Loyola has it. Trying to create the turnover was Loyola. It's going to go back behind the goal. Scott trying to stay with it. And he gets the puck ahead to Shoreswater. Shoreswater tries to cut in through the middle. He's knocked off the puck partly. As Loyola now has it in the defensive end going D to D. Loyola will shoot this all the way down the length of the ice here. They're there first, so it won't be icing back behind the play. And it's going to bounce into the high slot in Catholic's end, so they'll regroup here with 18:24 remaining here in the second period. Now loose to McQueenie. Floats it into the zone, dumps and goes after it. McQueenie trying to stay with it. Cardinals trying to force a turnover. Good play by Brunner to free up the puck. Back behind the goal. Brunner to McQueenie, going to roll all the way out of the zone. The thought process was there, but it just didn't work that time. As at the left side, back behind the goal, Loyola has it. Mulcahy takes him hard into the boards. Mulcahy waiting for help from any Catholic player. Brunner now finally goes in to help him. He's able to get to the puck, frees it up, goes all the way up the ice looking for McQueenie off the bounce. And he's going to take a bit of a hit here. Looks like he was going to for a moment, but puck's still in the offensive zone. Now it's out of the zone. Loyola across, left side and back into the middle. Lusa, long shot, floated back into the Catholic end. Mulcahy tried to get it open ice, couldn't get it that time. Another shot in on Wolf. He makes the save, couldn't cover it. Good save from Wolf. Catholic defense trying to settle it down. Deininger back up towards the left side to Merja. And across to Deininger. Had a little bit of trouble with the puck as he turns it over. Now loose into the high slot again. I understand cameras out of focus, do our best here. Now, long pass ahead. Still off the mark as Mulcahy tried to clear. Now he's got some more players to try and take a look at, but elects to take it himself. Here he comes, Cole Mulcahy. Floats this in behind the goaltender, Bresnahan. Henry takes the man into the boards. Puck loose at the point. Mulcahy down low to Henry. He waits, he holds, looks for the pass. Elects to take it himself, and he scores! Joey Henry, his first collegiate goal. It's 5-2. And the signs of life starting to show for Catholic. Those are the kinds of goals you'll get in this game. Through the wickets, beating Bresnahan. Joey Henry, first collegiate goal. Congratulations to him, and a nice way to do it in the outdoor game. Catholic now down by 3. but signs of life. So Joey Henry, first goal. Congratulations to him. We'll see if Catholic can use that as momentum and get the ball rolling, or the puck rolling, into the back of Loyola's net a few more times. 16:33, 16:30 remaining here in the third. And the score now 5-2 in favor of Loyola. Loyola trying to clear. Catholic pushes it right back into the zone. Catholic was offsides, though. Now they get it back, and they're going to float this back into the Loyola end. Loyola has it. They wait. They hold. They're trying to get around the forecheck. Oh, a big hit by Rasmussen. He goes flying. Clean hit. As Loyola with a little bit of chirps from the bench as well. And Rasmussen back on his feet. And Loyola will play the puck away from him now into the Catholic end. It won't be icing here. They'll say this was touched by a Catholic forward before the icing. Now Hornick with a lot of space. Gaines center's going to... he was going to take a long shot in on the goaltender, but the puck rolled off his stick. Now he's chasing after it, trying to cause a turnover. But Catholic got just what they needed to start the third. A quick goal. And lots of time remaining. Now this puck's going to go all the way down here. They're going to say maybe it was touched again by a Catholic player, so it won't be icing. Hornick across. He waits, holds, pass into the middle to Shoreswater, tries to free up the puck as it was bouncing again. He couldn't get to it. Now it's back into the Catholic end. Foster battles for it, turns it over, looks to center in front. And now Loyola waits. They hold and tried to take a quick shot. It was blocked. Still in the zone. It's Ian Collins who had the puck again. Puck rolls again, and then it's to the shot, and it went just through the crease. Wolf may have gotten a piece of it. Shoreswater now going up the left side. He has the puck. Catholic onside. Shoreswater trying to go all the way. He's bodied at the last second. Shoreswater looked for a quick pass in front to Scott. The shot! Rebound! Oh, they couldn't tuck it home. Oh, a great chance to make it 5-3. Goes just off the mark, but the chances keep coming for Catholic. Now Collins again. Tried to float it in the zone. 14:30, and the pace has started to pick up in this third period. You can just start to see it. Both teams really battling for it and want the win here at the outdoor rink. Mulcahy, a crossover to Deininger, going to be deflected into the offensive end here. Won't be icing. So Bresnahan will play it over to his defenseman. They'll get it away from Frankie Merzer, who was pressing as well. And with some time and space, they're in over the line at the point. Now in the high slot, they'll prevent the shot from being taken here. And here comes Nick Lehan. He's got two players with him. Lehan in over the line. Waits. Fires the shot. Save made. Bounces high in the air. McQueenie a rebound. He scores! Matthew McQueenie. It's 5-3 with 14 minutes to go in the third period. Another unlucky bounce for Loyola. It bounced high in the air. Couldn't track it down. McQueenie was there. Back of the net. 5-3. Don't go away. So Matthew McQueenie scores. He's last scored against Maryland in the blowout win. 5-3 with lots of time to go. And Loyola now on their heels a bit. They're reeling here. I believe it was Matthew McQueenie's. We'll get the numbers in just a second. Paper's a little scrambled here as the wind keeps blowing them around. We'll get the official number in just a second. But Catholic really has woken up. 2 goals from 2 freshmen. McQueenie now and Henry a few minutes ago. McQueenie plays it ahead to Frankie Merja. I like to say this was not icing here. It's hard to see the line sometimes, so you can't really always see if the play, if it is actually icing, if it's missed, or necessarily just the right call. But it's loose again at center. Loyola would dump this back behind the Catholic end. And Foster looking for open room here. Puts it across over to LaChapelle. Overskates the puck, gets it ahead to Henry. Off the mark. And here comes Loyola in over the line one more time. Bodied by Lehan partly. And back behind the goal. Loyola looking for open space. At the point again, a shot that goes wide of the net. I believe it was blocked. Foster trying to stay with it for Catholic. So it was LaChapelle at the line. Played ahead. Henry will shoot this all the way down. This could be icing. Referees waiting for the players to touch up. Now they call it. 12:48 remaining here. It's a 2-goal game. Just when you thought they were out, they pull you back in. 12:48 remaining. Cardinals down 2. In just a second, we're going to try and get the camera a little fixed up here. Try and do our best. It's hard when it's a one-man crew here tonight. No one working the camera. Just doing our best here. Everyone's dressed, so no one to help out with the broadcast as well tonight. So the camera work will have to wait until we have an extended stoppage of play. But LaChapelle has it. At the line, plays it ahead to Henry. Cardinals going for a change. Loyola trying to catch Catholic in the change, but now they can't. Or maybe they will here. Catholic a little short-handed here as they can't get the guys they want on in time as they take the shot. It goes to the crease. Rolls to Henry. And it's loose again at the line. Here he comes. Brunner. Clean hit. He kind of fell. Maybe had his skate kicked out at the last moment here, but Brunner will keep on trucking and trying to get the puck free at the line. Catholic can't keep it in. They're able to get to the puck. Mulcahy, long shot in on Bresnahan. He made the save. Now, Catholic was offsides anyway, so if it went in, it wouldn't have counted. And they may have just called, might be a penalty here as well. I just saw the referee make a slashing motion. This might be a Catholic power play here. Going off is Ian Collins, I think, for a penalty here. The penalty box door isn't working. It's going to be a slash on Ian Collins here, and the Catholic Cardinals are going to get a power play with 12:06 remaining here in the third period. So, Catholic looking third power play opportunity of the game. Trying to get themselves back to within one. Lehan at the point. Plays it down low to Johnson. Johnson trying to stay with it. Loyola will get to it. Clear all the way down the ice here. Minute 50 remaining on the power play. Also exchange and goal for the Cardinals. Didn't see it until I looked down the length of the ice. David Zapp in goal for the Catholic Cardinals, native of Andover, New Jersey. Picked up the win Friday night. 6-4 record so far this season. Now, Shoreswater has it again. Bodied by two players, but the puck still in Shoreswater's skates. Now Loyola digs it free, but played all the way down the length of the ice here. 11:30 remaining here in the third period, and 1:20 remaining here in the power play. Catholic looking to start up, looking for another opportunity. Dininger across, left side to Hornick. Waits for some open room and takes it. Oh, they're going to say this is offsides. Or did they call? Let's see what they called here. I believe it's just offsides. Oh, a penalty coming up here on Catholic. I think Loyola was a little surprised by the call as well. So this is going to be 4-on-4 and Lehan's second penalty of the night. And even Loyola was saying that wasn't a penalty, saying he ran into me. And interesting. And I mean, that's going to be 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. And then, or 52, excuse me. And then a Loyola power play. So the penalty power play go off or over for Catholic. It'll be 4-on-4 here. And this should favor the faster team. Both teams have some quick players. Now pass into the high slot. Broken up by Catholic. Brendan Johnson across to Dininger. Dininger waits. Looks over his options. And starts up ice. Here he comes. Drops it off. Nice, smart play to Shoreswater. Shoreswater has it. Left side at the point. And trying to keep it alive at the line. Turns it over. Might be a breakaway. Going the other way. It is. Loyola in on David Zapp. Backhand there. The shot. Oh, I think David Zapp had it. What a save. Rebound. Another great save. He holds on. Oh, what a save again by David Zapp. Holds it. Another shot. And that goes out of play. David Zapp with his first 3 saves of the game. And they were all beautiful. Oh, my goodness. What a clinic put on by David Zapp. My goodness. Whoa. 10:31 remaining here in the third period. David Zapp with some spectacular saves. The save on the breakaway, the rebound, and jumping on top. My goodness. So 4-on-4. Looks like Loyola was missing a player out there. Referee was yelling at the Loyola bench to get their 4th man out there. If you're Loyola, keep possession of the puck as the power play for them will start shortly. If you're Catholic, also hold on to the puck as long as you can, and then technically you can't clear since it would be an icing here, but in 10 seconds it will be a Loyola power play. So Foster will play it across to McQueenie, and he'll backhand this one to the right side. Almost got the fortuitous bounce to Nolan Scott at center. And Loyola now with the power play. Lehan into the box for 50 more seconds. Catholic will calmly play it. It's Mulcahy across over to Foster. Foster going to find this the length of the ice here. Bresnahan out of his goal to stop it for his team. Loyola now at the right side, looking for the centering feed. Big hit partly by Scott. Didn't matter to Loyola as they still have the puck. Can't get it in the offensive zone here. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. 9:37 remaining on the power play. Loyola trying to shoot it in the zone. Foster gets to it. He's going to shoot it the length of the ice, or try to. Partly blocked by Juarez as he looks for open room. Going to take a bit of a hit and spill down. Catholic will get to it. Mulcahy across to McQueenie. And McQueenie gets it back. Will shoot it down the length of the ice. Played by a high. It looked like it hit a high stick. It is a high stick, and this is going to be played by Bresnahan. I think he kind of had to play it as it was rolling towards the goal anyways. But the Loyola power play is over. Catholic killed it off, and I think this is going to be an offensive zone draw as a result because Bresnahan touched it. Not sure if you didn't see the hand of the referee or whatnot, but draw coming up to the right or left of Bresnahan. As puck is dropped in the offensive zone, Brunner, a little unorthodox, but he was able to get the puck ahead to McQueenie for a second. At the line, it's kept in by Mulcahy. Mulcahy waits, fires at deflection, and just wide of the goal. Oh my goodness, big chance. Right side again. Loyola trying to clear, a little too far. Icing coming up on Loyola here. 8:53 remaining here. It's a 2-goal game here in Schwenksville. The Cardinals trying to tie this game up. Now, let's just reiterate for people who just joined us, this game doesn't matter for a playoff spot potentially for the Cardinals. But, of course, any outdoor game and any chance to win an outdoor game, you'd like to try, obviously, to win. Same with Loyola, of course. Now at the line, Loyola can't clear. Hornick a shot was partly blocked maybe by Will Brunner. Loyola will come away with it. Going to play it across at the left side. In over the line is Loyola as they wait, they hold. They try to take the shot. It was blocked. Back behind the goal again, and a penalty coming up here. And I believe this is going to be on Catholic. And yes, it will be. And wait for the signal here. Interference to call on the Cardinals. Going to be honest with you, I didn't see that one. As we'll wait for the penalty, or who's going to the box, excuse me. It is interference. Want to see who he's taking off. It's going to be Mulcahy to the box for 2 minutes. Didn't see Coach Terenzio try and argue the call, so it must have been near the puck or away from the puck, maybe held on too long, but 2 minutes to call on Mulcahy here. Cardinals going to need another big kill, another power play coming up for Loyola. And he's still having some words with the referee here. Puck is dropped. Loyola on the power play again. Has it as they wait. Trying to get it shorthanded. McQueenie has it. In on goal, McQueenie just fires it and safely into the glove. Bresnahan will hold on. The puck looked like it was going to go a little bit further ahead than it did, and it slowed up, so McQueenie didn't have a real good chance at a breakaway. He just smartly played it into the glove and made Bresnahan hold on here. So McQueenie has been active all game, and looks like he's been a little bit more active here in the third period, also scoring. Nice shot as well. Goaltender was falling, and there was room available, but he did have to elevate that puck. He did, so it was a good play. Now Scott will flip this back into Bresnahan. He'll make the save. 8 minutes remaining here in the third period. 1:30 remaining on the power play. Loyola has it. And getting the turnover is McQueenie, who's just going to float this into the zone. And looking for open room now is Loyola at the right side. Pass across on the money to their winger. And they'll float this back down to the right side, looks like to the center. McQueenie, nice body check. Trying to clear up the puck. As it's still loose at the point again as they wait. They fire the shot. Deflection! Oh, just wide of the goal. Great chance. Loyola again has the puck. 53 seconds remaining on the power play. 5-3 the score. 7 minutes remaining here in the third. Another shot. David Zapp with another good save and no rebound with the glove. So 7-11 remaining here in the third period. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for Loyola. trying to salt this game away. Catholic looking for another clear. As it's going to roll behind the Catholic goal. Almost had the shorthanded opportunity. Well, they did, but the bounces didn't go the Catholic way. And Shoreswater will float this one down. 34 seconds remaining here in the third period. And trying to get a stick on it to Shoreswater. Knocks the man down. Referee's going to let that one go. That definitely could have been a trip as Loyola takes a late shot at Shoreswater because of the trip. And that was missed. I'm not going to lie. That definitely could have been a penalty on Catholic here. But referees give Catholic a bit of a break. 13 seconds remaining on the power play. Loyola has it at center. Loyola stops as they wait. Good check by Johnson to free up the puck and just gets it to center, waiting for Mulcahy to get out of the box. He will, but Loyola still has it. Going to roll to David Zapp, and he's able to get enough of it to cover as well. So 6:22 remaining. Catholic down 2. And another big kill for Catholics. Got to shift momentum in Catholic's favor a little bit, per se. Looks like the penalty box door came open as well. Mulcahy may not have shut it as well, as the penalty boxes are very leaning as well. They lean a bit, the doors do, so it's easier for those doors to come undone as well. This puck's going to roll all the way down here behind the Loyola goal. Back out at the line again. Deininger, a shot was blocked. And this one's going to go out into the neutral zone for Catholic. They'll float it back into the zone, or try to, partly blocked by the stripes. So Deininger again will get to it. He waits. Deininger across, right side to Mulcahy. Again over to Shoreswater. In over the line. Shoreswater trying to cut in. He waits. He holds. Goes behind the goal and tried to drop it off for Johnson. A little bit of a miscommunication here. A little too fancy as well. As Shoreswater went for the hit, he missed it too. But Catholic still has the puck. 5:30 remaining here in the third period. Catholic still down by 2. Still time to go. Deininger. Nice pass across to Shoreswater. In over the line, tries to backhand it in. It was partly blocked. Nice play. Also a good play by Mulcahy at the line to keep it in. Pushes it back down low. He waits. And at the line, Deininger just can't keep it in. It was a bouncing puck right over the line. But he gets a nice pass across to Brunner. Catholic's on sides. Brunner trying to cut in. He's partly knocked off the puck. Brunner pass into the middle to Scott. He falls down. It's still loose. Where is it? And now it's into the corner boards. Referee, I thought he had his hand up for a moment. No, play will continue. At the point. Kept into the zone by Catholic. 5 minutes remaining. There's no power play. No, it says on the scoreboard. It's 5-on-5 play. Hornick floats it back into the zone. 4:45 remaining here in the third. Loyola looking for the long stretch pass across. Back to Jacob Foster. Foster has it. Back to Matthew Hornick. Hornick back across to Jacob Foster again as they play catch. Well, snowball fight maybe. Well, no snow on the ground, but you get the joke. Hornick. Back across to Foster. And back across to Hornick. Long shot in on the goaltender. Makes the save. Rebound was there for the taking, but since it was such a long shot, Catholic couldn't get to the puck in time. 4:20 remaining. Looking for the long pass out to center. Players battle for it was Rasmussen as he hits himself into the boards to try and stop. Foster now trying to stay with it. Good stick. Partly keeps it into the corner back behind the goal. 4 minutes remain. Rasmussen ahead to Frankie Merja. Tried to find McQueenie at center. Puck was off his stick into the zone. And trying to cause a turnover was McQueenie. Puck loose at center. Hornick plays it just to the other side. Loyola's waiting for it. And David Zapp now will leave it for Hornick. 3:40 remaining here in the third. Hornick across one more time to Foster. Back into the middle to Nick Lehan. Tried to find the open man. It's going to take a bounce. Catholic's onside, so Lehan will get to it. Just backhand it to Bresnahan. Easy save made at the point. Foster keeps it in. David Zapp, I'm going to imagine, is going to start looking towards the bench. Merja back down low to Lehan. Lehan waits. He tried to find, I believe it was McQueenie, but pass was off the mark. Now Merja keeps it in. Gets hit. Knocked down, clean play. Going to roll all the way back to David Zapp here. 3 minutes to go in the third. Puck's going to stay in play. Now you got to imagine here that David Zapp will head to the bench. Long pass ahead to McQueenie. Floated in on goal. We'll see if Bresnahan covers here. He will. So this will help Catholic here. 2:53 remaining. And we'll see David Zapp looking towards the bench to Steven Terenza, who told him to stay. I have to imagine a timeout might be coming as well, but he might want to see if Catholic can get a quick goal here off the draw. before pulling his goaltender. Nolan Scott in on the draw for CUA. Partly wins it. Over to Johnson. Back behind the goal, or at the right side corner boards. Catholic can't find it loose at the point. Donninger gets to it. He actually couldn't this time. Puck just got away from him at the last moment here. As Loyola trying to get the puck free away from Mulcahy. He'll free it up to Johnson. Johnson ahead. Looking for Shoreswater. Puck was off the mark here. Won't be icing though. Shoreswater takes a bit of a hit as both players went for the puck. Puck goes back out towards the point. Couldn't keep it in at the line, so Mulcahy gains some open space and tried to clear it into the zone. Again, it was off the mark. 2:18 remaining here in the third period. Catholic needs 2. Loyola trying to hold on. Loyola now puts it up around the horn. They're going to float it in on David Zapp and deflects into the bench with 2:07 remaining here in the third period. So see if Coach Terenzio calls his timeout here. I'm not sure if he will. And I feel like maybe he's waiting for the team to get one quick goal and then call the timeout. But 2:07 remaining. Neutral zone draw. Scott trying to come away with it. At the left side, open room. And the man falls down. They're going to call tripping here on Catholic. Oh, my goodness. Not going to disagree with the call necessarily. The puck was, or stick was in his skates. And I believe it's going to be Mulcahy again to the box. Right back to the box he goes for tripping here. So Catholic, if they're going to try and tie this game, they can only make it a 5-on-5. That's going to be the tough part about this one. And the puck definitely was a trip, not going to deny that, but just a little disappointing here definitely with how the game has gone in the most recent moments as well. Now to wait to fire the shot from the point. Save made off the deflection by David Zapp. He'll hold on for another whistle. .151 remaining. Power play for Loyola as well. Scott trying to win it across back to Foster. But Loyola comes away with it. Catholic going to need some shorthanded magic here to try and tie this up, as this penalty will pretty much go till the end of regulation time here. Catholic's going to need 2 shorthanded goals. We'll see what happens. Now, at the left side again, they'll have possession. They'll fire the shot in on Zapp. He makes the save but couldn't cover. Back behind the goal again. Loyola has it. Catholic trying to get possession of the puck. Hornick has it. Going to chip it up the wall. Not hard enough out of the zone. And back behind the goal. Battling for it. Hornick. Oh, man. Arms and hands come up. They're going to take both players off here, it looks like. Hornick will definitely go off, and the player he was battling with as well. Couldn't see his jersey number. He will go off as well. I believe they're just going to take both of them off for a interference or roughing or unsportsmanlike. Actually, I believe they're actually going to call the... Oh, I thought Hornick was going to the box too. So, no, this is actually going to free this up to a 4-on-4. If you're head coach Steven Terenzio, I think you got to pull your goaltender here. I thought this was going to be called on Hornick as well. It wasn't. But 1:12 remaining here. It's 4-on-4. David Zapp still in his goal here. Cardinals need 2. Off this draw, Loyola wins it clean from Shoreswater. Loyola waiting for the open space. About a minute remaining here in the third period. Catholic needs 2. Loyola has it again at the center line. Trying to cut in. Shoreswater gets it back. 55 seconds remaining here in the third period. Shoreswater with some open room. He waits. David Zapp to the bench. Shoreswater now trying to cut in. Needs some help from Johnson as they both partly fall. With body play, Donninger cuts in as well. Donninger over to Shoreswater. Back to Donninger. You need to. Got to put it on A in front. They score! Frankie Merja with 37 seconds to go. It's 5-4. And the Cardinals not going away. The extra attacker. And call me a little silly for not pulling David Zapp sooner. It worked. It's 5-4. Timeout called by head coach Steven Terenzio. Cardinals up, or losing now, only by a measly 1. 37 seconds to go. Now, the job not done yet, but Catholic back into this game. Frankie Merja scored for Catholic Also, McQueenie scored. I didn't mean to mention that as well, how many goals he had on the season, so we'll get that stat as well. So Frankie Merja, his 9th goal of the season, was McQueenie's 3rd goal of the season. I believe he had a little bit more than that this year. I believe McQueenie's around the 5-goal mark, 4-goal mark, just from memory. Nonetheless, back to the game here. 38 seconds remaining. Catholic trying to tie the game and force overtime. Overtime in an outdoor game, if you could believe that. But we'll need one more goal here first. We'll see if it can happen. Head coach Steven Sorrenzio called timeout. Players getting their last words of wisdom here. We're going to see who Catholic throws out here. And if you're the Catholic Cardinals, remember how the game goes. It's based off the bounces in this game. A bouncing shot can float or bounce or deflect randomly into the back of the net. Just happens to be this way the way the rink is. So David Zapp's not going to start out of the net here. He's trying to get the attention of Terenzio, and he's telling him to wait at the hash mark. So if you're Catholic here, you need to try and tie up the draw or win it quickly back to your defenseman. And it's going to be 4-on-4 here for the remainder of the period. Going to be a 5-on-4 if they're able to pull David Zapp. Shores water. Loyola Catholic not able to get to it. Loyola has it. They wait for the centering feed. Good save by David Zapp. 30 seconds remain. Catholic needs to get the puck. Loyola battling for it. They're doing a great job killing off time. Time winding down. 20 seconds remaining. It comes free to the point. As they wait, they hold. They're running out of time here. 16 seconds. Got to get the puck up ice. Hornick across to Loyola. Turned over on that one. Long shot in on David Zapp. Time running out here. 9 seconds to go. Zapp to the bench. Long pass up ahead. It's off the mark. Loyola's on sides. They fire from the empty net. It's partly blocked. 2 seconds and 1. Time's going to run out here. Oh, a great almost effort for Catholic. They really hung in this game and almost came back in that one. They lose this one by a final score 5-4. But the effort was there from Catholic tonight. First 2 periods, not so much, but Catholic, yes, they lost this game, but give credit to the Cardinals. They stuck around the entire night and almost came away with the victory. Very, very entertaining game, especially the 3rd period. But credit to Loyola as well, holding on in the last few moments. Great defensive work in this game. So both teams going through the handshake line here as per tradition, and Catholic in the debut of the alternate jerseys will fall in this game, but it's not one to hang their heads about. 2nd period intermission. Locker room was very, very vocal and tried their best to come back into this game. Didn't come away with the win here. They'll fall to 8-13-1 overall. But the Cardinals, with a very strong effort to get themselves in position to tie this game. I believe they're going to go for a team picture here as well after the game. I believe either with both teams or with one of these teams, or both or one, or just the Catholic Cardinals. We'll have to wait and see. So Loyola will come away with the victory in their only matchup so far this season. So I don't believe the Cardinals will play Loyola again. Could I don't think it can happen. Maybe in the playoffs, but don't plan on it here. As we'll have to wait and see. We'll be back with postgame in just a moment here. Cardinals going to take a team picture here to mark the occasion. We'll have postgame report coming up here from Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. Definitely a cold one here. Thanks for tuning in this evening. I had a lot of Loyola fans as well, and good to have everybody here. We'll be back in just a moment with postgame. Stay with us. And we're back with Postgame live from the Spring Mountain Ice Arena here in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. The couple of the Cardinals getting one last lap here at the outdoor rink. Definitely a fun rink to play at, and sometimes it can be disorienting or can go against you with the bounces and everything. But overall, thank you to Spring Mountain for the countless amounts of times the team has tried to reschedule this game. It's been canceled, postponed, moved, but overall the Cardinals are able to play in today's game. They did lose this game, unfortunately. Final score was 5-4, but it wasn't after a valid and a great effort from the Catholic Cardinals. They definitely gave it their all today, even though they fall short in this one. Well, Jackson Shoreswater scored for the Cardinals. Joey Henry scored for the Cardinals. Frankie Merger scored for the Cardinals, and Matthew McQueen scored for the Cardinals. The fourth goal coming with 38 seconds remaining here in the third period. Extra attacker out, and Frankie Merger banged home the loose puck past Bresnahan, who also played a very nice game, Bresnahan as well. And I think if the Cardinals played with the same intensity that they played with the entire game, I think they would have had a better chance to win this one. But unfortunately, that's the way sometimes that games go, and teams can't get the mojo going. But Loyola seemed just to be played the same pace of hockey they did the entire game, and it worked out for them. So they get the win in a very close and contested game, but Cardinals also a very proud effort as well. I think if they had lost this game by 5-1 or 5-2, yeah, they mean some things to talk about, but they play 5-4, and I think that they realize that if they play with that intensity the entire game, they have a chance to beat some strong teams. And of course, definitely some other teams here. We're going to move the camera in here to the broadcast booth momentarily. Good to be with you live for Post-Game Report, live from the upper parts of the stands, I guess, here in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. All bundled up here. 12 degrees, or feels like 12 degrees here, but happy to bring you tonight's game. Thank you for tuning in tonight, of course. Catholic's next game is Friday night when they play against Navy at Loyola Ice Arena. Puck drops at 9:30. It will be senior night, and I believe, I'm going to check again, but it's a playoff clinching scenario, if you can believe it, for Catholic. Now, Catholic has to win in regulation, and Loyola has to lose to York the following day. So if that does happen, the Catholic Cardinals might have a chance for a playoff spot in North Carolina as the number 12 and final seed. So we'll have to wait and see. But the Cardinals played all three goaltenders today as well: David Zapp, John Wolf, and Daniel Mark. And if I had to pick one goaltender who definitely gave it his all today, all three did. I'm going to go with David Zapp. Had a lot of great saves, especially coming into the game late. Didn't give up any goals either as well. Played very well. And not to say that John Wolf or Daniel Mark didn't. They all played very well today. But definitely got to give it to one. I will go with David Zapp, who played a very nice game today. Well, the Cardinals, of course, obviously falling in this game, but a couple other players to mention as well. In the locker room before the third period, Matthew McQueen, Joey Henry, very vocal about how to get themselves back into this game, and they did that. McQueen scored, and so did Joey Henry. Henry picking up his first collegiate goal, and what a way to do it in the great outdoors here in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania, of course. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm Giuliano Luca. Happy to be with you tonight. Very exciting game from start to finish. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you Friday night against Navy here at the Laurel Ice Gardens in Laurel, Maryland. Cardinals versus Navy. It'll be senior night. We'll see you then. Thank you for tuning in. The final score, Loyola will take this one. Final score, 5-4. We'll see you then. And as always, as the great Gene Hart would say, good night and good